Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the InboundREM YouTube channel. I am Robert Newman. I'm the founder of InboundREM and arguably one of the best, most experienced real estate online marketers that exists in the United States. I've been doing it for 16 years. And I've had the good fortune to work with the top 2% of realtors across almost most states at this point. Today I'm going to give out a very simple tip. It's a hack really, and it's for new and veteran agents alike. It's going to be very short, very sweet. Hold on to your hat. One of the most common questions that I get from realtors thinking about doing video or Instagram or Pinterest or anything really is they're always saying, but how do I get ideas that are relevant to my audience for doing content? And everybody's usually chasing down other realtors and looking at their YouTube channels and looking at their LinkedIn and looking at what they've already done and then doing a version of that. You're doing it wrong. All right? I'm going to tell you how to do it right. It's going to be simple. It's going to take you 2 minutes. You're going to love it. All right. So what we do for content creation hacks is do this search. Just do a Google search such as market trends, or do questions that people ask about real estate in the name of your city. So for me, it would be questions people ask about real estate in Van Nuys. And then what you will get is you'll get a couple search results, and then underneath those search results, you'll get a line like this. People also ask. Guess what? I'm a 16-year SEO veteran, and I'm telling you for certain that Google uses an automated service called Google Trends and connects it into their search algorithm, and what they're looking at is what questions people are really asking online. And then what they're doing is they put something called a featured snippet. You don't need to know that. It's a drop down. So when you say, look under this, people also ask, you'll see a series of questions such as, how do I sell my house? Is now a good time to sell my house? What do I need to do to sell my house? How do I prepare my house to be sold? That would all be questions that would fall under the general search of questions people ask about real estate, right? But the also ask is going to be the things that I mentioned. How to improve, is now the right time? But guess what? Here's all you really need to know. These are the questions based on priority that people are really asking. So all you got to do to come up with a content idea is start answering the questions that people are really asking. That's it. This is not more complicated than that. You can come up with a clever title, a clever thumbnail. You can have people like me optimize the videos. You can do all sorts of stuff. But the core of your content creation, this idea of I don't know what to talk about, is easily solved with this one hack. And all you got to do is get a little bit creative in the Google search. Like, it doesn't have to be what questions are people asking about real estate in Van Nuys. It can also be, what are the concerns of home sellers in Van Nuys? What are the real estate trends in Van Nuys? What are the top 10 concerns home buyers have in Van Nuys? Every time you ask a question, the specific subtext, the questions that people ask most frequently after asking that primary question, are all going to be listed, and they are all correct. Better than an expensive tool. I spend $500 a month on automated software, and you know what? You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need to spend a single penny. All you need to do is learn how to use Google search and the also ask feature. And that's it. Short and simple. As promised, that's the hack. Use it, please. And if you like what I had to say today, do me a favor. Give me a little attaboy by with a thumbs up or comment it below. We appreciate it.